So here is another recipe. I am going to make chicken Alfredo. I have some boneless, skinless chicken breasts from chickens that I raised and processed. I have basically dry brined them, meaning that you take salt and you put it over the chicken and let it rest at room temperature for about 20 to 30 minutes. And you can see that it's drawing out some of the moisture from the chicken breast. Zucchini noodles. I got this fancy little contraption and it cuts zucchini noodles. Grass-fed butter. Set that to the side. 4 ounces of cream cheese. Third of a cup of Parmesan cheese. And this is probably the equivalent of 2 cloves of garlic. However, I went into the garden and I noticed that this one was a small stalk, so I actually just used the entire bulb on the end of the garlic fresh and chopped it up as if you were going to use cloves. Minced it. And yeah, so we'll get started. So in this pan, I had put in 2 dabs of butter and probably about a tablespoon of olive oil. Right now, the butter has melted and any moisture that was left in the butter is evaporating off. That's the reason why it's sizzling. Now, over here with the chicken breast, take fresh ground pepper, and place them in the pan. More black pepper. And let it rest on this side for about 3 minutes, maybe about 4 minutes actually. I want to get it nice and brown on one side. So I flipped the chicken breast. You've got this nice brown crust on it. And I'm going to continue cooking it on this side for about 5 minutes. So now that the chicken has been cooking for about 10 minutes total, I'm going to take it out and place it on a plate and let it rest. It will continue to carry over cooking. And I'm actually going to set it in the microwave. Now that I have the chicken out of the pan, what I'm going to do is, add the rest of the butter. That's 2 more dabs of butter. And add the fresh garlic. Actually, we'll leave it back on high. The zucchini noodles. And give this a good stir. Some of y'all may be wondering why I'm using chopsticks. I like using chopsticks because it doesn't scratch the bottom of the pans. And I grew up using them, so they're fairly easy for me. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt, kosher. It's a mixture of kosher and sea salt. And let this cook for about 2 minutes. Basically, I'm just letting the zucchini noodles heat through, and the steam that's created from it is going to help cook it. And now for the making the Alfredo sauce. That is 1/3 cup of heavy cream. Give that a good stir. The Parmesan cheese. Give that a good stir. Turn the heat down to about medium-high. I'm going to add just a little bit more salt. This was, the zucchini noodles was from 4, I guess, medium-sized zucchini. Young zucchini, just right before the seeds start to develop, so it becomes, that way you can cut it into the strips a lot easier with the veggie noodler. I guess that's what you call it. And to this, now we cut it off and let it cool down. And we'll be back. So I also just remembered that I had some mushrooms already diced up and sitting in the refrigerator, but I went ahead and just added them to the dish. Now that it's actually now cooling down, take the mozzarella cheese, or sorry, cream cheese, and basically you don't want to heat up the cream cheese above boiling point. You basically just want to have the cream cheese melt into the dish, and you just get it by stirring it around and melting into the dish. Just like that. There you go. That's keto friendly zucchini noodle Alfredo. And what I'll do is I'll plate this up and slice up the chicken breast and place it on top. And we'll plate it up. The zucchini noodles in Alfredo sauce, and then the chicken breast, which I have already cut up and placed it back on the plate. Just like that. And the keto cheesy bread. Just like that. So yeah, there's my dinner for tonight. And all of this together is right around 6 carbs. So can't beat that. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below. Talk to y'all later. Bye.